Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Starmen Just Watched. I'm Devin. With me is Billy.
Woo!
You're back.
Yeah.
We survived you being angry at us for doing Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes, all is forgiven. For now.
I had to give him a pack of beer. So we thought we'd watch something a little more lighthearted, and the Addams Family 2 came out recently, so
Yeah.
why not? We did the first one.
Yeah.
Actually, we went back. That was our first Just Watch.
Yeah, so, we have to do the sequel.
We had to do the sequel. It was, contracted.
Yeah, no worries.
And so, simple plot. Real quick, Billy, if you can.
Wednesday just feels like something belongs to the family, so Gomez tries to bond with them, family vacation. Evil scientist tries to convince them that Wednesday's not really an Addams, so...
Yeah. So, it's one of those stories where Wednesday's confused of, is she really an Addams? And an evil scientist, seeing how brilliant she is, basically bakes up the most harebrained scheme to convince her that, no, she is his daughter. And, well, that's the movie plot. That is going to be one of the things I'm going to point out that I don't like about the movie, is the plot's kind of paper thin and all over the place.
Yeah.
This didn't feel as organized as it could have been. It just kind of felt, okay, we're doing this now.
Yeah.
And then, okay, that's over, we're doing this now.
Road trip movie elements, so
Yeah. Yeah, it just felt like we were checking off the boxes for the road trip.
Yeah.
And then the main plot hits, and it was so quick at the end.
Yeah.
And it was so obvious.
Yeah, it's...
I called that before we even got to that.
Yeah.
I think halfway through the movie, I was like, I bet you the evil scientist probably made up a DNA sample.
Yeah.
And when you get there, it's so shoved in your face that this is not
Yeah.
what it is. When you meet his wife and daughter,
Yeah.
who are basically just a modified pig and peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my biggest nitpick, is that it was so slap in the face obvious.
Yeah.
That I took away from my enjoyment of it.
Yeah, so... Yeah, no, so this... sorry.
Yeah.
Well, lost my train of thought there for a sec.
Yeah, I know. The humor wasn't all there, too.
No, there's some good...
There were some good moments, yes, but I feel the first one had even better. Or an overall, laugh.
Yeah.
This one just kind of felt behind. Which is not how a sequel should go.
No, it should try to improve.
Prove on your previous.
Yeah.
And again, another problem, too Wednesday focused.
Yeah, right,
It is really this is just trying to push Wednesday as the main character.
Yeah.
And yes, Wednesday Addams is a great character.
But expand on the other characters.
She doesn't work well on her own.
No,
She does need the other character, especially Pugsley. I'd like to see more Pugsley.
Yeah, this was, the only plot of Pugsley in this movie was he's...
Of age where he's trying to find a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And that is very in the background.
Yeah. I think it's a lot of tips from Uncle Fester.
Which, probably not the best person to get love tips from. That was my favorite line, though, is that Cousin It comes in, they hang out with him, and they leave. He's like, why did I get dating advice from him?
I know, I love that.
As It leaves on his private jet with, 5 stewardess waiting for him. So, yeah, those are my hates on this. It's just, it didn't feel as good as the first.
No, I mean, I still enjoyed the first one.
Much better. Things we liked about it.
Yeah.
So, I'm always an Addams Family fan,
Yeah.
so I always love the macabre humor of it.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't shy away from it.
Oh, no, not the...
We had a straight-up killing
Yes!
in this movie. It wasn't exactly shown, but you kind of can put two and two together.
Yeah, it's heavily implied, unlike with previous
entries where it's just implied,
Yeah.
but 9 times out of 10 you'll see them later, and it's like, oh, the joke was that
Yeah.
they didn't do that.
Yeah. Wait, where is he?
Oh, I let him go. People who know the scene will know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
People who don't know the scene, well, you're in for a surprise.
Yeah.
But then again, the actor that dies, he's a lawyer in this one, but...
It's Wallace Shawn.
Yep. And people may know him in Princess Bride
Right.
as... What's the character's name?
Zini?
Zini?
Vizini, or whatever it is, the...
Yeah, it's not coming to me, but the one who worked with Andre the Giant in Spanish guy that I don't know the actor's name, I only know Ego Montoya.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like the inconceivable guy.
Yeah, the guy who keeps screaming inconceivable. Which I still don't know what that word means.
Yeah. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it does.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll get on to that one.
Oh, yeah, like, that's one that's...
That is on the docket. Don't worry, everyone.
No, and you get... He is the big, henchman to Pongo?
Pongo, yep. Who... That was an alright twist.
Yeah.
Me and Billy were like, this will either go two ways. Either he and Lurch are going to duke it out, or I was like, they're brothers.
Yeah.
No spoilers, they're cellmates.
Yeah.
Previous cellmates that are just like, yeah, we're bros.
Yeah. I know another thing you don't like, talk about things. Driving glove.
Okay, yes, I was going to get onto this. So in this, they gave Fang kind of a wristwatch that has an eye.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see eye movement on Fang.
Yeah, which didn't see the point.
It's to give him more characterization, so you can kind of tell what he's thinking and feeling. But that was supposed to be the challenge of Fang, is that as an animator, you have to make him move in the way you want him to feel.
Yeah.
And all his emotions come from his movements.
Yeah,
it's literally, you have to sign language with Fang.
There you go. And just that eye
It was just so off-putting. It's a solitary eye just in the middle of his wrist.
And
it looks around.
Yeah, and he looked like a minion because of that. And
yeah, no, I was like, this just screams minion. And I don't like it.
No.
And then poor grandma just kind of gets put in the behind. She's left home to babysit the house.
Yeah.
She throws a wild party. We see like a scene of what she's actually doing. And then we won't see this until the end when we do the after movie party, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's all she was. She was just set up for the celebration party.
I mean, I could use a few more scenes because
I feel like she could have had a few more scenes.
Yeah.
Everyone could have used a few more scenes.
Yeah.
And then just how haphazardly we explain everything, but that's kind of a staple for these.
Yeah.
It's like, well, how come your DNA didn't match father? Well, it's because I actually had a napalm accident, and this is my real hair.
Yeah. This is Sasquatch hair.
Yes. I was like, oh, okay, we'll just go with that.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah. That's about all I had for the hatreds and kind of likes, but The overall feeling, Billy.
I mean, I still enjoyed it.
I still enjoyed it. Would you watch it again?
Possibly.
I'm thinking possibly I would.
Yeah.
It is an Addams movie, so I wouldn't mind putting it in the collection just to have it in the collection. But it probably wouldn't be my first go-to to show someone what the Addams Family is.
No. And I guess the 91 live action?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
the original cartoons
two.
would be exactly what I'd want to show everyone.
Or we can track on the original series.
Yeah, or the original series. But in terms of movie, the first one of the live actions wasn't bad. That was actually kind of a good representation.
Yeah.
Even though the characters don't really look right, but how can you?
Yeah.
When you have to use live actors.
Yeah, right? Like, that's always hard.
Yeah, you're trying to convey a cartoon character into a live person.
Yeah.
Alright, this might be a shorter episode, but any final thoughts?
No, I mean, like I said, still enjoyed the movie. Like I said, it's like,
would you hope for a third?
kind of, yeah, just to see.
I would hope for a third, and I would hope that they improved on even the first one and just kind of went, the second one was a wash, let's not even use much from it.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, some of the stuff was like the renovated girl hosts.
Yeah.
The one that at the end fell in love with Fester.
Where was she?
Yeah, like
I forgot all about her. I guess we're supposed to.
Yeah, because some things like, dude,
good eye, Billy.
Thank you. Like,
I never even thought about her.
Yeah, because I was just like, was it the villain from the first movie hooked up with Fester? Where the hell did she go?
Yeah, I guess it was hinted because he's only had 3 first dates, so I bet you after the first date she went away.
Fair enough.
But still, it would have been kind of nice to just kind of have a more scene on that. Like what actually happened. You can just do a quick cutaway gag.
Yeah.
The kaiju fight.
Oh, yes. I love that, right? Like,
hey, I bet you we never would bring up a kaiju fight in an Addams Family.
Man, those two words just don't go together, right?
Yeah, I know. But yeah, there's a kaiju fight in this.
Yeah.
Not overly intensive or long enough to really be considered a fight, but good enough. But this is where I was like, you're throwing so many things into the pot that it's ruining the meal.
Yeah. Like Luke, like I said, like another thing, Luke does his singing scene.
Yeah. I was like, okay, funny, I guess. We've seen this a few times now in movies, so it's becoming kind of too cliche.
Yeah.
Where they go to the Rough House bar, and you think like, oh, it's going to be a bar fight, but then it's like, oh no, we are doing a dance number.
Yeah.
We're not actually that violent.
No.
And it's like we saw that in the Sonic movie.
Yeah, I know, right?
Twice!
Like, yes, twice!
So, I feel like they stole that.
I know, right?
Just trying to think of other scenes that like stick out to me. The Grand Canyon, like, it just felt like a pit stop in the movie.
Yeah, I think like, okay, and we'll let Pugsy do his big explosion thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Pugsy likes explosions, says the director.
So.
We forgot to tell you that. I was like, you could have been doing, like, that's his thing, you could have been doing the whole time, is some random explosion in the background.
Yeah, I know, right?
And
like
Pugsley's up to something.
Yeah, like they're at some place and like when the tourist spot blows up, it's like, oh, Pugsy.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
little scamp.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's about it for me on those scenes. Like, again, the overall, like, what would you rate this out of 10?
6.
Yeah, like I'm feeling 6, maybe like 6.5.
Yeah,
if
like-
I'm being generous. It just didn't hit as hard.
No, like,
But I guess with that though, we'll call the episode here. So until next time, everyone, thank you all very much for tuning in.
okay, let's just forget Salem. We all know what happened. How it ends.
Have a good one, guys.